Okay, welcome back, everybody. It's so good to see you all here with me, even though you're completely invisible. And in the future, as I'm speaking and sending this podcast, we're now up to episode 12 of Chrysalis, The Family Adventures. Joey's No Mask Citation, Josh and Amanda caught by Joey, Samantha slips out, Joey thrown out. The temperature went way up in episode 12, our fourth COVID episode, as the painful experience of learning of George Floyd's arrest and murder, plus the very unexpected hookup of Josh and Amanda, gymnastics included in the carry up, and a lot of overconfident bragging on Josh's part, lands this unlikely geek who's locked away from the world in bed with a girl, leave us definitely wanting to know what happens next, as tensions in the house and in Samantha's and Kamala's relationships are at an all-time high. In this episode, Kamala wants to go out and protest, but her mother is scared and wants her to stay home. Joey tries to go to his neighborhood bar, but it's closed. Then he's stopped and issued a citation by Officer Menendez for being in public without wearing a mask, which Joey rips up, provoking Menendez to warn him of consequences. At home, bearing a case of beer, he tells Giselle it's because they locked down the country as a police state. Giselle goes, takes the beer to the kitchen, and Joey sneaks upstairs to Josh's room, but doesn't knock, and discovers Josh in bed, naked with Amanda, in an embarrassing moment. Not graphically, though. It's TV. He then pulls a complete surprise on Josh, praising him because he needs Josh's help to foil the police. Josh says that's impossible because of their heavy cybersecurity. Joey calls him dumb and Amanda chimes in, chiding Josh for his repeated tech blunders. Joey tells Amanda to get dressed and he'll escort her out. Joey goes downstairs and Giselle of course confronts and needles him. They argue and she goes upstairs to investigate with Josh after Joey tells her he'll be uncooperative and to ask Samantha. Samantha then comes down and tells Joey she loves him as she's on her way out, she says, to meet Kamala outdoors and promising to wear a mask, which Joey agrees to since he's mad at Giselle and wants to piss her off even more. Giselle returns with Amanda, furious at Joey as Amanda is only too happy to leave. She then orders Joey to pack up his things and go, which he protests, but he ends up at Mike's store nonetheless, startling Mike, who doesn't want to let Joey in the house, knowing his anti-masking attitude. He offers the garage, and after an exchange over the virus in China, he goes to get a cot and says he'll get the car out of the garage. As I've stated before, anyone who would like to read their favorite part on a Zoom call, please let me know. And now let's enjoy episode 13, Joey's No Mask Citation, Josh and Amanda caught by Joey, Samantha slips out, Joey thrown out. Fade in, voiceover. Previously on Chrysalis, The Family Adventures. Internal, Kamala's and Verna's living room, day. Kamala on the couch, disturbed. Oh my God! Internal, insert, TV screen, downtown Minneapolis, night. George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, was killed by Minneapolis police last night after being arrested for allegedly trying to buy cigarettes using a counterfeit bill. According to video obtained from an eyewitness, Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin knelt forcefully on Floyd's neck in a restraining position for close to 8 minutes while he lay on his stomach on the ground. Floyd repeatedly said, "I can't breathe," as two other officers restrained him, along with Chauvin. Cut 2, Amanda reading from phone. By 8:25, Floyd appeared unconscious. Cut to Officer Quinn checked Floyd's wrist but found no pulse. Still, the officers did not attempt to provide Floyd with medical assistance. Kamala and Verna sit in silence after she stops the reading. Then they look at each other with deep sadness bordering on anger. After enough of a somber pause, Kamala, this can't go on. We've got to do something to end it. Caption, moving on, uninterrupted. Verna, let me tell you something, my dear. You think they've just started? This has been going on for longer than you can imagine. The moment Africans were first sold into slavery to white men on the African continent, this has been going on. If you didn't measure up to what they wanted, they threw you off the ship, fully alive. Imagine being yanked from your home by some monster who doesn't even speak your language, with strange customs on one of those ships, being tossed and turned on the stormy ocean on your way to Lord knows where, and you get sick. They just threw you overboard. You were useless to them. And that's how it's been ever since for us. Only now it's caught on video. But don't kid yourself, darling. It's been going on to so many people forever. Kamala. Well, I want to be the generation that stops it. Verna. How are you going to do that? Kamala. You get out there and protest. Verna. In the middle of COVID? Are you crazy? Black people will be the first they catch and throw into jail. And that's where you'll really catch it and die. Kamala. No, Ma, you wear a mask. People are already doing that in Minneapolis. We've got to do it across the country. This can't wait. I'm going to do it if I have to organize it myself. Verna. Now look here, Kamala. You're always headstrong, but you never think about how your actions affect people around you. Kamala. Well, maybe if you get out there and join me, instead of worrying, you'd be so caught up in the fight for justice that you see how these actions really affect people. Verna. Let me give it some thought. But you're not to leave here until we clear it together, okay? I don't want you going out there all headstrong like you always do. We need to be really careful and very aware of our surroundings, both virus-wise and white people-wise. Kamala looking at her phone. There's already a protest being organized in LA by Black Lives Matter. I'm going to join that. External, street in Santa Ana night. It has a deserted, lonely, abandoned feel, except Joey, who is walking down the street, looking a bit angry. He stops in front of a bar. A sign, Dave's Tavern, shows prominently in neon against a dark backdrop. Also conspicuous is the word closed, as well as the darkness of the interior and chairs upside down on tables showing in the window. Officer Menendez, off screen. Excuse me, sir, can I help you? Startled, Joey turns to see Officer Menendez wearing a mask and gloves in uniform. Joey. No, that's okay, officer. Menendez. May I ask why you're breaking the stay-at-home law by going out on an empty street? Joey. You gotta be kidding me. Menendez. There's a quarantine on now in case you didn't hear. Only first responders and medical personnel are allowed out. Joey. Man can't even go into his favorite bar. Wow. I can't believe the deep state would go this far to kill our freedom. Menendez. Excuse me, sir, but if this bar and other gathering place were to stay open, then we would be guilty of killing you and many other people. He starts writing something on a pad he's carrying it. Joey. What are you writing? Menendez. You are in violation of State Executive Order N-33-20 mandating all residents of California, quote, stay home at their place of residence, except as needed, to maintain critical infrastructure sectors, to protect the health and well-being of all Californians, unquote. Joey. Just like I said, the deep state at work making up fake news to curtail the freedom of good, obedient, freedom-loving Americans like myself who just want to go into my favorite watering hole and meet some normal, decent people like myself. Menendez. Let me see some ID, please. Joey. Excuse me? You know who I am. Menendez. Yeah, unfortunately, but I need ID. Unless you'd like me to place handcuffs on you. Joey. Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Menendez. Ordinarily, no. But you somehow have a way of making me want to do that. Let's make this easier for both of us and see the ID. Joey, pulling out his license. Okay, officer, cool it. You and your deep straight state. What won't you think of next? Menendez plugs into an electronic device he's carrying and proceeds to fill out the paper and then hands it to Joey. Menendez. This is a ticket for violation of the law. You can either mail in your fine or pay it in person at the court. Your choice. He hands the ticket to Joey, obliging him to accept it. Joey, excuse me? I ain't paying no fine. In fact, you want to know what I'm going to do with your stupid fine and ticket? He proceeds to rip up the ticket. Joey, stupid California laws, sending us all to hell in a bucket at this rate. Menendez, it doesn't matter, sir. It's electronic. If you decide not to cooperate, you'll be carted into jail. I wouldn't recommend that. Joey, oh, you wouldn't now. This is what I get for just wanting to enjoy a drink in peace. You must not be married if you don't understand that. Menendez, yes, I am. 2 kids. Joey, well, you're out here, so you don't understand what it means to have to leave home to find peace. Menendez, good night, sir. Go home before some other officer finds you and arrests you. A second time. He walks off. Internal, the house, living room, night. Joey enters carrying a case of beer. Giselle is at the top of the stairs wearing a mask. Joey is maskless. Joey, good. You can put this in the fridge. Giselle coming down. My God, I have to do everything because you're so stubborn. Joey, as she gets nearer. And a very pleasant good evening to you, too. Giselle, what's with the case? Does that mean you'll be staying home, thank God? Joey, no, it means this horrible police state closed all the bars, so I can't meet my buddies and relax. So I'm going to be needing a lot of these. In fact, go get me a couple right now for starters. Giselle quickly takes the case, her gloves on, with an effort that reveals its weight, and moves even more quickly to get out of the room to the kitchen. Giselle, as she leaves. Oh my God, this must weigh a ton. And it's all booze. Joey, that's right. After she's gone, Joey walks surreptitiously up the stairs. Internal, upstairs hallway night. Joey quickly opens Josh's door with the key. Internal, Josh's room night. Joey enters to discover a startled Josh and Amanda, naked and in the middle of what seems like passionate coitus. Joey startled. Whoop! Oh my God! Now I've seen everything. Internal, Josh's room, night. As Joey closes the door behind him, a startled Josh and Amanda, enmeshed and clinging to each other, seem to stop what seems like passionate coitus. I think we said that already. Josh and Amanda pull whatever they can find on the floor over them with embarrassment. Josh, aren't you supposed to knock? Joey, semi-hushed. Excuse me? I don't have to justify myself to you. Wow. Josh, it's just politeness to knock. Joey starts to laugh. Joey, finger on mouth. Be quiet, unless you want your mother to catch you too. Amanda tries to pull away from Josh, but can't, because they only have one sheet to cover them and it's all messy and flimsy. All the dialogue in this scene is subdued in volume. Joey, you're hacking and changing my school records, hacking my credit card to have God knows what with some girl in Ukraine, sneaking out the window when you're grounded. Josh, yeah, I'm pretty good, but to you, Joey cuts him off. So I wouldn't talk about being polite when I exercise my legal right as a parent to enter a room in my own house on my own terms. Josh, I know, but Dad, Joey, be quiet. I'm not going to punish you this time. After having both the government and your mother curtailing my freedom, you have my total respect. Josh, I do? Amanda, uh, can I go, please? Joey, no, nobody's going anywhere. I got something serious I need to discuss with Josh. Amanda, so what do you need me for? Joey, because if you're here, he's more likely to do what I need him to do. Josh, really? Amanda, can I at least put my clothes on first? Joey, no, I don't got time for that. Nobody's going anywhere till we're finished. Josh, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Amanda rolling her eyes. Oh my God. Joey, what is it with you teenage girls? You all roll your eyes the same. Now, Josh, I need you to delete a police ticket for me. Josh, ooh, what'd you do, Dad? I'm so glad I'm not the one this time. Joey, be quiet. Josh, all right, so what'd you do? Joey, I didn't do anything wrong. But now they got this new law that anyone caught outside without a mask can get a ticket. Josh, really? It's been so long, I forgot what it's like to be outside. But I'll bet you I can show you how to get around and not get caught. Joey, yeah. Josh, talking over him. That is, if you let me have my phone back. Joey, you blackmailing me? No thanks. I don't need to sneak around. That law is unjust. Now I need you to hack into those police records and eliminate my ticket. Josh, I'll do my best, Dad. But there's one thing you should know. Those police files have very strong firewalls that even I can't penetrate. Joey, and you want your phone back. Josh, all right, let me see what I can do. Give me your phone. Joey, and no funny business, lover boy. Amanda, pulling the cover to herself below her face, looks extremely uncomfortable around them. Joey punches keystrokes into Joey's phone. Excuse me, Josh punches keystrokes into Joey's phone, stops for a while, then tries something else, then stops again, then tries something else, then stops and puts the phone down. Josh, I'm sorry, Dad, I really tried, but their firewalls are too tough to penetrate. Joey, amazing. The Chinese can hack into our top security, and you can't even penetrate a local police firewall. Josh, actually, the federal government is a lot more disorganized than local police. They're much bigger, so you can't keep everything protected. Police records are the hardest to penetrate. Joey, wow, so smart and yet so dumb. Amanda, yeah, looks like you're not the tech wizard you made yourself out to be after all. You blew it again. Joey, you can get a girl into your room through a second-story window, and you can't do a simple hack of police files. Josh. All right, Dad, leave your phone with me a while and I'll see if there's a way. Joey. Right, you'd like that. Well, no way, Slick Buster. I'll get Dad to hire a lawyer and haul this Chicano's ass into court. In fact, now that I think about it, that sounds like a much better idea. To Amanda. I can't believe you got in here. Don't tell me you climbed in through the window, too. Amanda. Yeah, with his help. Joey, come on, put on some clothes and let me get you out of here. Amanda, thank you, sir. Josh, what? No. Joey, I'll be downstairs when you're ready. Just be careful not to let his mother see you, because she's the real crazy one. Amanda, oh yeah? Joey, she's already going crazy, quarantining us and forcing us to wear masks. Amanda, oh yeah? I see you're not wearing one. Joey, yeah. She doesn't even know I'm in here. She killed me. Josh, oh my God, you sound like one of us, so you gotta let Amanda stay. Joey, smiling. I'd be glad to if she wanted to, but she don't sound like she wants it. Face it, boy, women never do what we want. Look at Mom. She's buying all that fake news, phony baloney, making us miserable in the process. Come on, what was your name again? Amanda, Amanda. Joey, Amanda. He walks toward the door. Josh, sarcastic. Thanks a lot, Dad. Joey, don't mention it, son. He leaves. Amanda pulls off the covers and reaches for her clothes. Amanda, I hope nobody else will barge in like that. Josh, no, don't worry. Samantha never goes near my room, and Mom knocks. But wait, let's finish the sex before you go. She continues putting on her clothes. Amanda, no, that's okay. I've had enough sex. After all this, I need to get home. Josh, you'll be back again, right? Amanda, reticent, smiling. Yeah, sure. Josh, smiling. Great. I'll be waiting. Internal Josh's room night. She has her clothes on and leans and reaches toward him and kisses him. He still has no clothes on. Amanda. Take care, sweetie. Josh. You too, my love. She leaves. Internal living room night. Joey comes downstairs and discovers Giselle, masked and upset. Joey. Why are you in my room? To get infected? Giselle. Did you go in Josh's room? Joey, I went to use the bathroom. Giselle, that long? And right after you got all that beer and haven't even cracked one open? Joey, what is this? The Spanish Inquisition? That's another reason I hate Spanish people. I was so hungry I picked up a Taco Bell and it had a lot of beans. Now will you leave me alone, please? Giselle, you hate the Spanish, yet you love their food. Taco Bell's closed because of the pandemic. I know you're lying. Joey, what am I, your son? I don't have to justify nothing to you. What I do in the bathroom is my own private business. She looks at him with the sternness of a mother who caught her child misbehaving and lying about it. Joey, don't forget, a man has needs. Giselle, oh really? And yet you did nothing to meet those needs for the longest time when we were in bed together before you went out without a mask and put us all at risk. Joey, well then, if you don't believe me, ask the kids. Giselle, okay, I will then. Joey, and ask Samantha. Don't waste your time on that smart-ass boy. You know, the last thing I want to do is hang around him. Besides, you'll never get the truth out of him. Giselle, oh, he doesn't dislike me like he dislikes you. He won't lie to me. Joey, you mean like he was honest about hacking his school records and stealing our $10,000? Giselle gives Joey a smile and look of satisfaction. Joey, smiling. All right, go ahead then. Do what you want. She heaves a sigh of displeasure of being caused hard work as she heads up the stairs. Internal, upstairs hallway night. Giselle heads straight for Josh's room. Internal, living room night. Samantha comes downstairs. Joey, wow, what a coincidence. Your mother just went up to have a word with you. Samantha, I'm really glad to have you as a daddy, Daddy. Joey, oh yeah? Did you just run into your crazy mother? Samantha, no, thank goodness. Joey, you're lucky. Why don't you be a good girl and get me a beer from the fridge? I want to get a good buzz on for when your mother comes back down. Samantha, sure, Daddy. Anything for you. Joey, in fact, make it two. No, make it three ice cold beers. I won't really want to enjoy this. Internal, upstairs hallway, night. Giselle is about to turn the key in the lock on Josh's door when it swings open and Amanda bumps into her, startling both of them. Giselle shrieks. Amanda, oh my God. Internal, living room, night. Joey's with his beers, starting on one of them, grinning profusely. Joey, fun is about to begin. Samantha, what fun? I gotta get out of here. Joey, and miss the party? Samantha, what party? Dad, I love you, but you're beginning to crack up. Joey, where you going? Samantha, oh, just out for a walk to get some fresh air. Joey, yeah, right. I know you're lying. I know where you're going. You should know me better than that. Samantha, I'm not going to Kamala's if that's what you're thinking. Joey, so why are you in a rush? If you love me so much, come sit beside me. I'll even let you have a beer so you can enjoy the fun too when your mom gets down here. Samantha, no, that's okay. She's what I'm needing the fresh air to get away from. Let me go before she stops me. Joey, it's okay. You can go see your girlfriend. Just wear a mask. Samantha, we're meeting outside anyway, and yes, I brought my mask. I'm safe without being fanatical. Joey, that's my girl. As the sounds of Giselle's and another more muffled voice, Amanda, can be heard along with footsteps on the stairs, Samantha quickly leaves, shooting a kiss in the direction of her dad. Giselle, wearing her mask, comes down with Amanda. Giselle, look what I found upstairs. Joey, oh my God, who is she? Which one of our kids do we have to punish? Amanda, oh my God, and I thought my families were all local. Giselle, you know, Joey, I'm really insulted. One, that you didn't say a word about her, and two, that you really took me for being that stupid. Joey, belching. Whoops. Giselle to Amanda. You're free to go now if you don't mind. I'm trying to protect all of you, and none of you appreciate that. Uh, Amanda makes a quick exit. Giselle. All right, I've had it. I've been doing nothing but trying to keep you all safe from death. And now I see all of you don't give a damn. How the hell did you get it? How the hell did a girl get up into Josh's room without your help? Joey, the same way her boyfriend, Giselle, not letting him get a word in, getting more hysterical. What shocks me, knowing how you were ready to beat the crap out of your son before, how you were so complicit in going along all of a sudden in letting a girl in our house we don't know from Adam and then have sexual relations with him? What the are you? And who the is my Joey? Get out of my house. I want you out of here immediately. And take all your COVID germs with you. Maybe your father will take care of you, though he doesn't deserve this either. Joey, sudden shift from reveling to upset. Whoa, and now you've gone too far. I paid for this mortgage with all that hard work that you oppose me going to. Giselle. Oh, and I guess that job where I just sit around staring at a screen all day, it doesn't count because I'm just staring at a screen and not doing any work, which brings in a sizable portion of what pays our household bills. Joey, that's right. Even you admit it. It doesn't count at all. Giselle, I was being sarcastic, you idiot. Joey, don't yell at me. If you got a problem, you leave. Giselle, Joey, I want you out of here and I mean it. I never meant it like I do now. Don't get me angry because you won't like it. Joey, you mean the whole way you've been since the virus started forcing us to wear uncomfortable clothing, exiling me from my own room? That was you being pleasant? Fade out. External. Mike's front room. Excuse me, Mike's front door. Night. Joey, looking defeated and upset, is facing the door, which opens, showing Mike wearing a mask. He's startled and maintains his position firmly in the doorway. Mike. Joey. Wow. I'd invite you in, but I gotta be careful because of the virus. I'm part of the at-risk population, you know. Joey, look, I'm in a spot now. Giselle is a raving lunatic. Josh sneaked a girl in through the window, yet I got all the blame. Mike, wait a second. Josh sneaked a girl into the room through his window? Joey, focus, please. Giselle is a raving lunatic and I need a place to stay. Mike, but wait a minute. How did Josh manage to get a girl into his room with no phone or computer connection and the door locked? Joey, how does Josh do anything? He's got this freaky extraterrestrial power nobody can understand. Now, what about letting me stay here? Believe me, I want this as little as you do. Mike, Joey, I can't take you in the house. Joey, okay, fine. I'll go to one of my friends. Mike, wait a minute. Let me think this through. I'm your father. I'm not going to turn you away. We just got to do it safely. Joey stands there while Mike stands in thought. Mike, all right, listen, I can't let you in the house, but if you don't mind staying in the garage, I'll move out the spare cot. I can move the car into the driveway as long as you promise to keep your distance from me. Joey, I can't believe I gotta sleep on that flimsy cot. Mike, I'm sorry, I just wasn't prepared for this, but I'm glad you're here, even if we can't have the quality time we should be having. I'm just really worried about this killer virus. Joey, well, you should have thought of that when you ignored the plan the Chinese have to take us down. Mike, I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to get the cot and move the car out. I don't think I can deal with trying to figure out what in God's name you're talking about. Joey, oh, now you believe in God? Mike, it's an expression. It's, I still don't believe in God, especially not with what's happening these days in the world. Fade out. Oops.